Hello everybody, welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. And I'm just going to do a special video tonight. It's Thursday night, it's my Friday night. Yeah. And I wanted to talk about the two most versatile numbers in craps. And that is the 6 and the 8. Anybody that knows how to play craps probably have a variation of the 6-8 in their repertoire somewhere. While the same can be done, whatever variation you put on the 6-8, you can do on a 5-9-4-10-2. But these two numbers, other than the 7, they can be made 6 ways. These are 5 apiece. Together, it's 10. All right. Last video I did, which was the 12th session of the 6-8 martingale, I think we figured out which one of those versatile ways you don't want to play. The 6-8 martingale. But the 6-8 is in the iron cross. The 6-8 is in the inside. The 6-8 is very dominant. All right, everybody knows that. Okay. Well, what am I going to do tonight? What I wanted to do tonight is I wanted to morph a couple things along with the 6-8. Now, my don't pass spread that I ran not too long ago, I think it made 20-0 and then 10-0. On this table, it has not been beat. Not that it can't, because remember, every strategy, sooner or later, will get beat. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. Count on it. The best bet in all the casino is never make the first bet, because gambling sucks. Y'all remember this. But my don't pass spread, I love that. Okay. Then you got a don't pass 6-8, which is another one of my favorites that I like. Okay. But what if we morphed the two, the don't pass, the 6-8 spread, don't pass spread with the 6-8 and some kind of a ladder when you think you need to on everything. No martingale, but a ladder. Here's what I'm talking about. I have 5,100 bucks. Okay. So, what about this one? Now, for those that don't like hedging, you're going to hate this, but I don't care. $100 on the don't pass. $200 on the lay 10, lay 4. To protect that 100 also, because I roll a lot of 11s, I'm going to give up the $10. 15 to 1 there gives me 150 if I get it. All the times that I'm going to lose it, I might make some of it back. I protect that. I'm protecting that 100 big time. It only makes this worth 90, but I don't care. Okay? You don't have to, but I've been burned on 11 on the come out a lot of times. So I don't want to get burned on the come out. Okay. Let's assume it comes out, makes the point. Yep, we're going to lose that, and we get to put this back in our rack. All right. At $100, you might be able to put a $30 6, $30 8. It's covered, and just play. All right. But what if you threw the don't pass spread in there, and maybe you went 150 against the 5? Now you got 200, 150 against the 5, nets 100. So now you got 200 out there. So now maybe you can come out with a $60 6, $60 8. Without it, it's 30 and 30. With it, it's 60, 60. So depending on what you got over here, will let you know what you can bet there. This is how versatile this thing is. Okay? Now, what are you going to do? All right, well, let's say The 6 gets hit. Okay, great. It's going to pay us 75 for 5. Alright. Voila. You're up 70 bucks. I got 120 out there. Look at it this way. 120 minus 70. What do you have at risk? 50. You got $50 at risk. Do you need this now? This is the morphing that I've been talking about. Now do you need this? You can keep it up if you want to, because it's still very powerful. 6 ways to make the 7, 4 ways to make the 5. But if you're going for safety, like I always do with the hedging, whatnot, you only need to cover 50. Okay, great. What about now taking this back down? You still now are covering because you won once. You don't need that anymore. So you're not necessarily, with what I'm trying to do, just playing the don't pass spread, and you're not just trying to play the 6-8. So you're doing a don't pass morphed spread with the 6 and the 8. Okay, so now what happens if it hits again? Alright, so you get another 75 for 5. Okay, now you've won $140. You got 120 out here. Now do you need that? You can keep it up. You don't have to keep it up. That's what I'm talking about, versatility here. It'll rack your brain, all the different things that you can do. The safe ways, the not so safe ways, and the unbelievably not safe ways. Alright? So what do? You don't take it down at all. But what you could do is you could block it instead of, 75, that'd win 105 if the 5 hits. You'd gain $5 on that 7. Remember, this is already covered. You're at $20 profit right here. Alright, so if you don't want to lose that, you either take it off, which I wouldn't. Either block it like this, win a little bit if the 5 hits, win 25 if it doesn't, if the 7 comes. You'll win an extra 25 that way. These have already been paid for. Are you seeing what I'm saying? So much versatility here. And not only that, if you like the 5, you can keep your 150 up there and really go for a bigger win. See what I mean? So much you can do. So, what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to play it. And as I do it, I'm going to talk to myself about the different possibilities of what I could do. You'll sort of see how my brain works. And we'll just roll it for a little while. This is not in the 10 series. It's just a little special video. But anyway, let's go ahead and put the 100 there. We got a $5,100 bankroll. Let's go 10 here, and let's go 10 there. All right, here we go. And there's a 6. Oh, what happens now? Well, we do lose that 10. That goes back. All right, well, if it's a 6, you can come out not spreading it all. You can just come out with 60. Let's try that this time. Just come out with 60. Don't split it. Just 60 on the 8. We're covered by 40 bucks. Actually losing 10. We're covered by 30 bucks. Plus, this sucks right here. If we can hit this, we'll be in the driver's seat. So let's just see what happens. There's a 3. There's the 6. Alright, another reason why on that don't spread, I don't do that. So you lose 100. All right. Let's bring this back. So now, do you necessarily need the ladder yet? Not necessarily, because you can still put odds back here. But you are down 100. No big deal. Do it again. Do it again. And then the more you lose, the more you can maybe keep the odds up longer. You do whatever you want, right? So we'll do that and see what we can come up with this time. I've checked another 6. Just because I want to do this video, I'm going to get that. But that's okay. So this time, let's go ahead and go 60 on the 8, 50 on the 5. We'll split it because I'm going to go ahead and put the 150 here. Maybe because you lost that last one, I'm going to keep that up. Let's see if we can get some hits up here. Hopefully that 6 don't come. There's that 11 that I seem to roll a lot. There's a 10. There's that 6 again. Yeehaw. Alright, that means we're going to do some laddering here. But you don't, like I said, you don't have to ladder every single time you lose. But this time we're going to. Alright, these are off now. We're going to go 200. Ah, they stick. 400. And I'm going to go ahead and put 25 there. Well, I win at 25. I win 375. I don't really need to go that high at all. Let's go. 10 is 150. Let's go. What's 15? 15 times 15 is 300, right? 225. That's enough. We'll go 15. Like so. Alright. Now, depending on the point, these are off, by the way. Or since this is, yeah, let's just keep them on. Alright. There's a yo 11. Oh my God, what did I tell you? I roll 11. Alright. So we lose that 200, but we get 225 down there. Alright. So that's a good thing. And I get to keep that. So let's just do that. Just protected that 200. So there's, yay, there's one for the 11. Alright, there's the 8. This is off. Alright, so let's move that over to the 6. We'll split the 9 on this one. With 200, remember, I'm only, well, I'm a couple $100 down now. So let's do, put that back. Let's go 3 to win 2. We haven't even had a chance to do anything yet. I lost that. Alright, there's a 6. Alright, we're going to get 75 for 5. Let's hold on to that. And I'm leaving that up right now as a profit. To try to get a profit. Oh, that's an 8 though. Sorry. That's too much. What would that win? Oh crap, man. This is where my brain, this is so late at night on this one. Well, somebody tell me what that is. Does that give me 250? How many 6s are in 300? $50. So that'd give me what? I guess 250. Alright, so we'll do it that way. 120 gives me 100. Yeah, I think that's right. Sorry, y'all. It's late. That would give me 250. Alright, here we go. There's the 7 out. Alright, so we lose this and this. Alright, no big deal. Now we win 200, and then we're going to win 250 down here. So we use this as a profit center this time because we had been losing, right? You don't have to play the same way every roll. That's another thing that I'm trying to really share with you this late hour. You don't have to do anything. So basically, other than that $50 that we're down, we're probably up 50 bucks, okay? It's roll by roll is what I'm saying. Roll by roll, you sort of figure it out as you go, all right? So there's that, and we got to put 2 there. We put 10 there. That's already paid off once. Ooh, almost. Uh-oh, my 10 just went down. All right. So now we're going to max odds on that one. So we're going to put 6 to win 3, which is 3 times odds. So we're covering 400. 3 and 1 is 4. All right. So now I could probably do a 120 and a 120. That went up. That can go up. Doesn't have to, but all right. There's an 8. So far, the 6-8 hadn't even been a factor. But there's 140. Like so. Okay. We were up about 50 bucks. Now what are you going to do? Do you actually have to have that now? No, you don't. Oh, we lost that too. Okay, but what are you going to do? If you're going to keep this at 240, you need to have $240 in protection. Okay? Or because you got a pretty decent hit and we was in profit, maybe you think this way. Well, let's just put all this up. Come back down with a $30 6, $30 8. Alright, maybe reduce this way down to that. Maybe if you want to. So you got 200 there. You're covered. And there's the 7. Good thing we did. So we lose that. And we get 100 there. 100 there. Put the rack back. I need about 50 bucks. I get 50 here, and let's get 50 in red. Now, it's really late at night, so I'm probably not being as coherent as I normally would be. But other than 5 bucks, we now have $250 profit. If that's good enough, leave. My whole point of doing this is showing you how versatile it is. Okay? So, step 1. Are you going to hedge or not? If you are you going to lay the 4 or the 10? Or are you going to lay another number just for more money? Me personally, I like the 4 and the 10. Are you going to cover the 11? If the answer is no, then none of this would be there. My answer right now is yes. Okay? Are you going to put odds there or not? I don't know. I got to wait on that point. So we're going to wait on the point. This is what's going through my head. Right? And look at this. Yo, 11. Okay? It's the second time. So I lose that 100. But 10 times 15 is 150. I made $50 on the deal. That's a good thing. We'll just rack it. Put it back. Let's see a point. This has been hit already. Sort of showed you what to do there. Now let's see what kind of point we get. We get a 5 this time. All right. Being that you're up, here's your next one. Whoops, we lose that. Do you want to actually put odds on that, or do you want to just come out with 30 and 30? You don't have to, you know, you're not behind. You don't have to go up unless you just want to. But option 1, do you put odds or do you not? The versatility of this, man. If the answer is yes, how much? Are you going to go single odds, double odds, triple? You can go up to 4 times on that one. 600 win you 400. No need, as far as I'm concerned. This goes back. So are you? This time, I'm just going to go here, 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 and here. I'll do a 60-40. 160 odds, $40. And I may not need that. Alright, so now, on this particular shooter, we'll just let him go. There's a 9. There's a 10. 3. 10. Yellow 11. Which again, I've been saved twice. There's a 9. So far, we're not getting shit that we want. 12. 7 out. So again, the don't pass spread is there when you want it, not there if you don't want it. Hedging if you want it, hedging if you don't want it. Going up on these if you need to, being more conservative if you want to. Now, most of you, it'll rack your brain because you won't know what the hell to do. But nonetheless, there's the 7. So, we lose, but we win. Alright, so we're going to net, because we did lose that. We'll net about 30 on that. Alright. Let's put this back. That's, I probably need more than 25 bucks. Nope, that put it back. So, in just screwing around, we're up 300 bucks. And I showed you a lot of different ways you can do this. Okay? Another way that you can do this, you come out here. Maybe you want to play an iron cross. Maybe you want to do this. Now what are you going to have to do to cover that? You got 120, 130, 145 dollars. That ain't enough. Here's another one. Do you want to bet more to start with, or do you want to get a point and get odds? We don't have a point yet, so I can't put odds. What are you going to do? Are you going to just let it ride one time? You could. Let's see what happens if you do that. So basically, you're open for about 45 bucks on this one, if we turn everything on. Okay? Or you wait for a point to do that. What are you going to do? Let's say we just turned everything on and we laid it out. We're 45 in the hole, and this time we're not hedging, let's say. Versatile. Alright, there's the 7. We got beat for 45 bucks. Alright, maybe the next time you lay this. Alright, so in this case, you lose it all. Come I'm not a big fan of the iron cross anyway, but I'm just telling you what you can do. Okay, and then you lost a bunch. All right, so now what? All right, so now maybe you throw this out here. Do what brought you to the dance. You go back. There's a 4. I love the 4s. Okay? So this time, maybe I max that thing again. We'll go 6 to win 3. Alright, so 3 plus 1 is 4. So now, 222. I don't want to go that high. So with $400, let's just keep it at the 140 level. Okay. And go. There's another 11 that I seem to roll a lot on. There's a 3. There's a 6. Alright, so that pays 140. Alright. So that's 140 of what you got out here. But you did lose a little while ago. Alright, but you got 1. Maybe you want to go for 2 hits. Leave it all up. Okay, that's an option. Versatile, I say. There's a 10. You're covered now, like a big dog. There's a 12. You just want to keep off with 4, that's all. There's another 6. Well now, 141, you've won 280 bucks. About 40. Do you need this? The answer is no, you do not. In my book, you don't need it. Okay, so why don't, for right this second, we take all this back and let's go ahead and take all this back and go back to where we was before and do a little 30-30. Way safer. Because right now, well, watch this. Watch this. Here's another variation. Watch this. Alright, I need about 75 bucks. Alright, I'm up 400. Let's say 350 was what you wanted. Whatever. Now watch. 4 is the point. So now I can sit over here. Whoops, I'll use my money. I put 75 on the 4. I just take everything down. Be ultra safe. I'm morphing so many different things, but every shooter, it doesn't have to be the same. Just how your brain has to work sometimes, right? So now, let's see what happens. A 4 gives me 150, I win 50, but a 7, I win 25. In this case, I cannot lose now. It does not matter. I sort of kind of hope I get the 4. There's an 8. There's a yo 11. There's a 5. There's the 7 out. Great, we lose that. No big deal. I'm going to pay this and 25. Let's just bring it all back. Alright. Well, we're still down 50. Because as you put your rack back together, we sort of went down a little bit of money because we did lose. So, alright, fine. Let's come back down. This time, there's another 4. This time, maybe you do it again. How about this time, you don't do anything. Let's win this. We were up 250. we'd have 400 more. Maybe this time, screw the 6 and 8. Maybe we just go for that 7. There's a 5. Let's see what happens. There's an 8. I hear what you're saying. Oh, look at what you just missed. Yes, it's an option. I'm trying to take tonight to show you how versatile craps can be. That you don't have to, oh, I lost that. You don't have to get necessarily locked into any of it. There's an 8. Another 11, which I seem to roll lots of. There's a 6. There's a 5. All we want now is the 7. And we're a 2-1 favorite. That's all. There's a 10. There's a 5. 7 out. Just like we hoped for. So now that gets 100. And that gets 3. Let me get a quarter. Get the rack back. Tip this. $625. And you're done. I don't think we played it exactly the same way anytime. So the whole point that I'm making is I want to show you the versatility of craps in general. Okay? Even though you like a strategy, don't mean you have to just lock, stock, and barrel and keep with one. Okay? It's a game that if you use your head, watch the ebbs and flows, you can, you make adjustments per shooter, maybe even. Just, okay, I'm going to do this because of what I have, or what I need, or what I don't need. Do I need to risk that? Or no, why do I risk it? I'm up. Why risk that? Take that down. And I know it's late and sort of rambly, but I hope you get my idea of what I wanted to show you. $625. Now what I'll probably do in the morning, since it's so late and I can even hear me being tired, so I probably didn't say everything how I wanted to say it, or probably communicate like I needed to, but I'm going to title this the versatility of the 6-8. Okay, and maybe tomorrow I'll just do a session. I'll say, okay, let's play 20 minutes, and then I'll just play it the way I want to. Nothing set, but based on what I showed you tonight. Alright, I hope you like that. Just a break from the 10 series, but craps can be way more versatile than people think. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed. Till the next time, be great. See you, bye.